Well, this is the paint I've chose to use. It's a Rust-Oleum oil-based paint, and according to my research, it's compatible with epoxy and fiberglass. So, for better or for worse, this is what's going on here. Okay then, that's enough of that. Recording this much was only for those of you who enjoy sped up video. Through the magic of video editing, no test fitting. Well, as some of you regular viewers may recall, somewhere around the end of July, I dry fitted the floor strips and then removed them to be epoxied. I'm still waiting on my back-ordered stainless screws, so I decided to reinstall them with regular deck screws, and then I'd replace them one at a time with my stainless screws when my order finally arrives. I just pre-painted the edges of the strips before installing them and left the tops unpainted so that I wouldn't get paint in the heads of the screws and make them more difficult to take out. Even though they've been previously dry fitted, I think the epoxy coating made the strips more brittle. The top one on the port side snapped when I was trying to bend it down in place. There is a fair bit of set on a couple of the top ones, and it's especially easy to see when there's a straight one laid next to it. So after that frustrating and temporary setback, it shouldn't take very long to get the rest of the strips reinstalled. Okay, on to the next job now, installing the transom seat. The frame for the transom seat is bonded in place. The best advice I can give myself right now: back slowly away from it and give the thickened epoxy a chance to set. Well, here's what the support brackets looks like after they're finished. Pretty uncomplicated now to look at it, but you wouldn't believe how many test fits I had to make before I got this to fit in place, when you consider so many angles and curves. But anyway, I'm finally satisfied with the fit, so it's time now to bond them in place. Cutting out the decorative scallop with the bandsaw. was about the only part that went right with only one try. And guess what? Once again, waiting for thick and epoxy to set. That might turn out to be the best seat in the boat, if you're lucky enough to get somebody to row you around. Well, I've finally received my back-ordered stainless steel screws, and as you can see, they're quite similar to the deck screws that I've been using to temporarily hold the floor strips in place. So I'll replace the deck screws one at a time, so that the stainless ones goes back into the same hole that the other ones came out of. Well, with the stainless steel screws finally arriving, which I'd just about given up hope on, I managed to get the floor painted as well. So, with that done, I'll call it a wrap for this week. And as always, thanks for watching.